the Blue Yeti mic. Hey guys. Alright, here we go. Sorry about that. Anyways, welcome to another live edition of the Sewing Report. I was basically just saying, yeah, sorry about that. I was basically just saying that the cat, we have a returning guest, the cat. And, yeah. This is fun. Yeah, she has decided she wants to be part of the show today, so I decided to let her because she's cute. I know. So we're festive here. We're rocking in the new year, 2018. So welcome to another live edition. I'm Jennifer Moore, helping you discover your love of sewing and cats, right? And cats? Yeah. Okay. She's like, screw you. Okay. But we're here hanging out. All right. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. I on this whole OBS software, I did not have the microphone source checked. So easy fix. But I'm wearing my sparkly tank top, and I got this tank top like probably 10 years ago from that store, Express. Do they even still have Express stores? I don't know. But I picked this up there a really long time ago. I think I've worn it 2 or 3 times. In fact, one of those like 3 times was like for another show. So we're just going to be hanging out here. Hopefully you guys are having a good New Year's Eve. And, okay, I'm glad you guys don't mind the cat. Okay, yeah, she's, or we'll show her again. She's quite I don't know if you'd call her fun. She's ready to party though tonight, right? Oh, and put her tail. She really likes putting her tail in your face. Okay, thanks, cat. And knocking stuff down. That's her thing. All right, I think she's, I don't know what's happening now, but she's doing whatever she wants. Okay. Hi, cat. Yeah. But I did get her a new tag that I'm going to be doing a video on my other channel, Jen Talks Forever. We're going to be unpackaging her new tag. Oh, thanks, cat. She likes to rub her head into stuff. And then I also posted another video like last week on the other channel of her just licking plastic for 3 minutes. So, you know, she's got a lot of varied interests. I should put a lower third up here for the cat too. Also saying, you know, Jennifer and Gato cat. I don't know. Anyways, Gato. Alright. You gonna hang out here? Alright, so she's gonna hang here, I guess, for a while until she gets bored or pissed off. I don't know. But hopefully you guys are having a good day wherever you're watching. If you're watching it live, if you're watching it on the replay, welcome. This show is not necessarily about cats. I just happen to have a cat, and she's in the way a lot. So that's why she's included here. Hello, everybody. We got Marathon for Truth. I like that name. Liz. Here we go. Terry, Ellen, Victoria, or Vic, Kirsten. Hello, Ethel. Lots of folks watching today. All right, Empress Noel got an order from Mood Fabrics. All right, we'll pop up the chat window here real quick. So thank you guys for watching. In this show, I just really wanted to share some fabric. It's like purse making fabric I got from the Sew Sweetness shop. That's actually one of my favorite places to order stuff from. Sarah Lawson, who owns Sew Sweetness, is super nice, super cool, very talented bag pattern designer. If you haven't checked out her website, I've linked it in the description box. And about like maybe a year ago, she started selling really cool purse making material. Like she started selling hardware, she started selling like interfacing, she sells kits for her bags. She also makes video tutorials, and she started selling like glitter vinyl, faux leather, and then cork fabrics. So she's becoming well known for that, and I'm a fan. So I'm going to show you some of these fabrics that I ordered because I really, as we were moving into my self-imposed fabric ban for 2018, I really wanted to at least have some versatile purse fabrics so that I could make some bags. I made a bag for the holidays as a gift, and it's something I really enjoy and something I wanted to get back into. So if you want to take today's poll question, click the I in your upper right hand corner. And I just want to know what your favorite fabric is for making bags with. Is it like quilting cotton? Do you like using home dec fabric? Do you like, you know, like faux leather or vinyl glitter vinyl, or, you know, something else? Let me know. I'm just curious to see, like, if you make bags, what kind of fabric do you normally tend to gravitate towards? So all of these fabrics can be found on the Sew Sweetness shop, which is where I ordered. I was ordering my glitter vinyl, which is like the sparkly one. So from like left to right, it's there's faux leather in rose gold, which is a really, really pretty shade. I got a sheet of pink cork fabric with gold metallics. I got rose gold glitter vinyl. That's the third one. And that's just gorgeous. I cannot wait to use that. And then on the right, I got like I think it's faux leather or vinyl in like a hot, like kind of a hot pink / lilac color or fuchsia. And I'm really excited to use these. I think they're beautiful. They're very, very beautiful, and the fabrics are easy to work with. They're not super thick, but they're durable. Basically, I like to think of it as fabric where you don't need to use interfacing, so it saves you the step of using interfacing. Although I was thinking for the hot pink one, I might try to quilt it. I don't know. We'll have to see. I really like it though. I'm a fan. So all of these can be found on the So Sweetness website. And previously, I'd been purchasing my glitter vinyl from a shop called Meekery World Supplies, but their rolls are 12 inches wide, and Sarah Lawson from So Sweetness has 18-inch rolls. So I thought I would try hers out because the rolls are wider, so you can make bigger items out of it. So I thought that I don't know what should I make with these fabrics? That's what I want to let me know what would you make with these fabrics if you had them? Because I think they're just super pretty. So I'll go through each one of them, and we'll chat. And the cat's decided to leave me. So my lap is warm because she was just sitting there for a while, and I don't know. She's decided she's peacing out. So she's going to take a nap. Although she left cat hair all over my shirt, which is one of her signature trademarks. That's why I have like 18 lint rollers. Is pretty much for the cat. I'm also trying to brush her more regularly now that I'm home a lot. So I'm trying to brush her so that her shedding doesn't get out of control. She's a short-haired domestic tortoiseshell cat, but her hair still gets everywhere. So that's kind of crazy. So Happy New Year to everybody. Okay, we got some comments. Okay, Jackie, don't like cats but love your show. That's totally okay. Cats are not... In fact, my cat barely likes me, so... She's kind of I think cats are sort of the kind of animals where you're there for them. It's not the other way around. You're supposed to cater to all of their needs. It can get old sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. She's kind of picky. I don't know. And also yesterday she threw up on the rug. So I don't know. Cats are kind of hit or miss in my opinion. And I've met a lot of cats that I don't like. She's okay. Like she doesn't really bite, and she doesn't really scratch, and she uses her litter box, which is like if I had honestly, I don't think I could live with a cat that could not use the litter box. We've trained her. My husband's actually worked with her to train her, and she at least can use the litter box, and she doesn't have accidents. Otherwise, we would not be happy campers here at the Moore household. So Jackie, it's totally okay. You do not have to like cats. That is okay. She barely likes me, so I don't think my cat likes me. I don't know. All right, we got a few comments. Okay. All right, my mom made a costume hat using buckram, and I've heard of buckram. That sounds like a really cool material. Okay. All right, we got S. Douglas says you like to use heavy denim or upholstery fabric. And Howard, you've only made bags to match evening wear you made. Very cool, very cool. All right, and Mew Mew does a quilted clutch that looks very chic. Howard, I have gone onto Pinterest, although I don't know. I sort of have a love-hate relationship with Pinterest, particularly when you click on stuff and it goes to nowhere. So sometimes Pinterest, sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't like it. But I'm trying to figure out what to do. Okay, Charlotte says, I'm using Cork for the new So Sweetness Baker Street bag. Yes, the free pattern, yay! That sounds really pretty. So have you thought of sewing a bag to match shoes or sandals that you already own? I do have some gold. I have some gold glitter vinyl. I would actually really like to get gold shoes. And one other thing I would like to do, so I have these, I have this crystal pickup tool from the Crystal Ninja, and it's like this, I've done a video on it in the past, but it allows you to really, put rhinestones onto stuff. I bought a pair of loafers or dock shoes or something from Cole Haan. and I started putting crystals on the shoes, and then I like never finished them, so I should probably finish them. I also did a lamp where I started putting gold rhinestones on the lamp, and this is the theme of me and these crystal projects. It is a little tedious, so I end up getting like halfway through and then not finishing. But it would be cool to get a pair of shoes or like a pair of heels or something and then just rhinestone the whole thing. And I'll show you the website. And the other thing is that the other thing I would like to do is make a purse. And I've embellished some bags in the past with crystals, but I would like to get more bags and embellish them with crystals. I think the look is very pretty. I'll show you the website too. Or they're available on Amazon. Hold on a second. But the Crystal Ninja, she's like one of several people in North America or something that's like certified for like Swarovski crystals or something. And her work is amazing. Let me bring this up. Okay, so this is the kit. It's the Crystal Ninja Bling starter kit. And let me find her website, because her website is really cool. So you could do shoes, or you could do all kinds of stuff with let me see if I can find. Actually, wait, she's on Instagram. Hold on a second. She's on Instagram, so I will just go there. Crystal. Or apparently her shop is closed right now. Instagram. Here we go. Oh, here we go. So, and I love following her. Her stuff is really amazing. Her work is incredible. So this is the kind of stuff that she will bling out using her crystal pickup tool. Let's see here. She did like an entire car. Like, she's really talented. Okay, that's really cool. So she will take Swarovski crystals, and she does a lot of like corporate work and like custom jobs. Oh, that's really neat. Oh, it's like a whole... Hey, I think that almost looks like my microphone. That's pretty cool. And she did a pair of like... Oh, wow. Apparently, that looks like a Starbucks tumbler. So, oh, these are one of my favorites. She did a pair of Ugg boots. And I don't care if you love them or hate them. I have like 4 pairs of Ugg boots, and I love every single one of them. They're so comfortable, and they last forever. So this is the kind of stuff she does. I'm a fan. I'm a big fan. So I've been following her for a while, and I really want to do like a pair of shoes like that. Like I started doing them on those boat shoes or whatever, but I want to do a pair of heels. I think that'd be pretty sweet. So maybe I could even I was even thinking of taking a pair of shoes that I already have, like a pair of heels that might be scuffed up or something, and just covering them with crystals. I think that'd be really cool. So yeah, Ember, so this woman has a lot. Like, honestly, that's why I did like a sweater with some of the crystals on it, but I was doing that lamp and I was doing those shoes, and I just couldn't finish. It was very tedious. It requires a lot of like just patience, like tons of patience. But her work is really cool, and you can get her supplies. She also has some how-to videos, I believe, on YouTube or on her website. So I've seen a few of her videos. She seems very nice. She shared one of my videos when I was practicing with it, and she just seems like a really cool chick. I would love to, and I think she even has some workshops or so. Occasionally she does workshops where she teaches you to. I know those Uggs, I was just like, jeweled Crocs. Oh, that'd be cool. Okay, so yeah, that's the kind of stuff she does. Oh, and I wanted to share with you the poll results from last week. So last week I asked you guys, what is your 2018 sewing goal? And 36% of you said just to sew more. 24% bust through my fabric stash. 21% learn new techniques. 15% get through my sewing patterns, and 3% finish incomplete projects. So thank you to all who participated, and if you haven't, you can participate in this week's poll. And this week's poll is, what kind of fabric do you like for purse and bag making? So all you have to do is click on the upper right hand corner with the eye, and it'll bring like a menu out with some videos that I recommend, and also the poll question, and you can take the poll question there if you would like. So anyways, I thought that was I just like these questions because it gives you a good indication of where people are. Like, because sometimes you just kind of wonder, like, what do other people like to do? Like, am I the only one that likes to do something a certain way, or are there others? So, and I would agree. I think sewing more is, is definitely everybody. It's definitely one of my goals. So I think that's a good goal. Bust through my fabric stash. Of course, you already know I'm there, learning new stuff. And I'm even so. And in case you haven't heard, CRAFTSY Unlimited is out. So I've linked that below in the description box. I think I'm going to do it. I need to talk to my husband about it because $120 is still a lot of money to us. So I'm going to talk to him, but I think I'm going to go for it. I do have a few so I got a free 3-month trial to Skillshare, and I want to get through some Photoshop and Premiere and Adobe After Effects classes. But after that, I think then I'll have time to watch some CRAFTSY classes. And I think I'm gonna go for it for $10 a month for a year. That doesn't seem too bad. And it looks like you also get free shipping on any orders. Although I'm not going to be ordering any fabric, but if you want to go for it, these are some really good prices. And as you've seen with Netflix, they raised the price, so the price next year may not be $120 a year. So we'll have to see. I don't know, but there's a link below if you want to get CRAFTSY Unlimited. I am an affiliate, so anybody who subscribes or gets the subscription from my link, I would get a little bit of credit. So thank you in advance. But I really appreciate you guys spending New Year's Eve, and sorry for the problems. Sorry for the problems off the top of the show. I did not realize that I did not have audio. Although this is, I don't know, maybe this is better or worse than the time that I accidentally went live twice without knowing. I don't know. So we'll have to see. So, all right, so okay, in Empress Noel, I went bonkers on patterns at Joann last week. Hey, that's okay. But let me show you these fabrics I got. So I already showed you a photo of them, so I'll go through them one by one. So I'm super excited. This is the glitter vinyl, and this is in rose gold. The color in person is just incredible. I know it's kind of hard to tell, but the color is incredible. And I saw this and I was like, I love rose gold. I was like, I have to have this. And the back has like a canvas backing. And this is, so you can kind of get a sense on how thick this is too. So it's definitely thicker than like quilting cotton, but I would say you really don't need interfacing for this. Although now, of course, it has cat hair on it, thanks to my cat. So there's that. So this is, I can't wait. I think this would make a good clutch, like maybe some clutch purses, and I think it would also be good for some little zipper pouches. So I think like a zipper pouch, I definitely see that happening, or some sort of like little cosmetic bag. So that's what I'm thinking for this one. All right, let me bust out another one. Okay, this one is the like faux leather, like vinyl or whatever, and this is in like the fuchsia color. It's kind of matte, like it's sort of like a satin. Actually, it's not really matte. It's more like a satin finish. It's not shiny, but it's not like, I guess, super matte, but it's definitely more matte than shiny. But I love the color. I think it's a lot of fun. I can definitely see, so I have this, last year I got some Tula Pink, some of her like cat tabby road fabric, and I think this would go really well with that. So I don't know. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with this, but this stuff is really cool. And these are 18-inch rolls, so they are pretty wide. So I'm pretty excited about that. And I think this would make a really, like this could make some really cute bags, or even some really cute, like, or you know what else would be good? You know how people are always making those like baby moccasins, like the fresh, like kind of knockoffs of the freshly picked stuff? This would actually be really good for like maybe like a baby moccasin. I don't know. That'd be kind of cool. So we got that. All right. And then, all right, this one I'm also very excited about. This is rose gold faux leather. And this, again, has like a canvas back on it. And I don't know, some crap, I think, from the cat. I don't know. Thanks, Gato. This is, again, why I have so many lint rollers. So I know it's kind of hard to see. But the color is, in person, it's gorgeous, and it really is like a great rose gold. And Sarah actually used this to make like a hobo bag, and there's a free pattern and video for that on her website, which is linked in the description box. And I just think this is so pretty. I also have a piece of gold leather, and you might have seen my my sewing fail video from when I tried to make like a noodle head pouch and pedal pouch, and it didn't go too well. But at least with this stuff I can practice as if it was leather, and it costs less. I think each these rolls are between like $8 and I think $11, but there's flat rate shipping. So if you order like one of them, it costs the same shipping as if you get like 10 of them. So that's kind of nice. And she puts them in one of those 3-sided like poster tubes. So shipping, they came fine. And I'm a fan. I don't know what to make with this yet. I have to figure it out. But I think these would make a really, these would all make really good, like, evening bags, clutches, or even as accents on other purses. I have glitter vinyl in some, like, more funky colors, but I really didn't have, and I had some gold, but I didn't have rose gold is definitely one of my new faves. And this last one, this is sort of outside my comfort zone, but I like it. This is pink cork fabric. And it's sort of like I would say it's like a pearlized, it's got kind of a pearlized finish. It's like a dusty pink, and it's got gold metallic accents on it. The back is like a fuzzy canvas. So the back, this is probably the thickest out of all the fabrics, but it still is pretty pliable. So you can see it's not difficult to sew with. I don't even really use like special needles. I think I just use like a titanium. I bought a bunch of these like superior titanium coated top stitch needles off of Mass Drop a while ago, and I just use those I think it's like a size 90, and I just use whatever thread I have. But I don't know what I'm gonna do with this, but it is really cool fabric. So, and it looks like you can clean it pretty easily. But this stuff is very neat. Like, it's very like pliable. It's got just a very interesting texture. And I'm pretty excited about it. So, all right. You know, S. Douglas, I don't really have any trim. You know, I'm not really much of a bow or flower person. If I did make a bow, it would probably be out of the same fabric. I do have some lace. I have some lace trim, and I've got some like rickrack. And then I've also got I've got a lot of hardware. So I have a lot of gold hardware. Although I've noticed if you're into rose gold hardware, there's a website, it's like Emmeline Bags, and she started to sell rose gold hardware. So if you're looking for anything rose gold, so she's got some really cool stuff on her site that I've seen that I'm pretty excited about. And Empress Noel, I see your comment about the 50s style swing coat on Mrs. Maisel. I do not have any suggestions for that. If anyone else does, let her know. So, but yeah, so when I sew with these, I really don't even use like a special needle. You can, I just have noticed, I've experimented, I just kind of use whatever I have. Pretty much, I have leather needles. Maybe I'll try to see what it's like with the leather needle, but when I've sewn with the glitter vinyl before, I usually just use like a top stitching needle, and it usually works out okay. So, I don't know if I probably am supposed to use like some sort of special needle, but I haven't, and it's turned out okay. But I'm really excited about this stuff. I think it'll be really cool. Let me put up the photo again, because I know the coloring on my webcam is kind of funky, but that's what they look like. That's like the true color of what they look like. I don't know, which do you guys like the best? I don't know if I have a favorite. If I did have to pick a favorite, it would probably be the glitter vinyl in rose gold. I just like the sparkliness, and it has like a very Kate, I don't know if you guys have seen, but Kate Spade has a lot of sparkly accessories, and I've noticed she's done a lot with glitter fabrics, so it kind of reminds me of that. Let me see if I can find, okay, here we go. And you can get colors that are very similar to these Kate Spade fabrics. All right, I think I found one. Let me see here. Okay. All right, I don't know why when you go to these websites, are there like a gazillion pop-ups? I'm not into that. All right, let me find, I'm trying to find like a good photo of the bags. Oh, here we go. Okay. So this, Okay, this is a pretty good example of the bags. Okay, so this is the Kate Spade Wedding Bells in Sharla. Okay, but you can see the glitter fabric, and this definitely reminds me of that. So I really like that you can get that Kate Spade sort of look and vibe for not like, and look at the price of that, 198. That's $198. Now this fabric only cost me like $10. So I feel like it's a pretty good trade-off, and if you can make purses, you can definitely make whatever style you want. I mean, now, granted, this Kate Spade, I love Kate Spade, don't get me wrong. I think she makes great products, and I'm personally a fan, but again, you know, if you can kind of emulate the look for less, why not? That's the inside. I do really like the finishes of Kate Spade bags, like how they've got the like the leather facing on the inside. That's very cool. So I'm a fan of Kate Spade. Don't get me wrong. I like Kate Spade. But I like making my own stuff too. And this is a good way you could, I just really, when I saw the glitter vinyl, it really reminded me of the Kate Spade glitter stuff. So that's why I decided to go for that. Okay, we got Jackie. I purchased several colors of the Cork fabric, but have not made anything yet. Maybe a small purse. Yes, so I'm a fan. Okay, oh, and, all right, we've got a suggestion for the 1950 swing coat. Eva Dress Patterns has a jacket and evening coat. So, yeah, so I'm really into making bags. I did do, if you want to check it out, I did a previous show, like, around Easter time. Actually, it was on Easter Sunday. And I shared some of my favorite sources for bag patterns, fabric, and then hardware. So if you want to check that out too, it's linked below in the description box. It is a little lower tech than... This was before I started using like a real microphone and stuff, so forgive me, it was one of the earlier shows. But there was still a lot of effort in there, so there's that. And I do want to share something. So, alright, so I don't know if you guys watch a lot of Amazon Prime or watch a lot of shows, but when I'm sewing or when I'm doing anything, I like to watch something while I'm doing it. So I wanted to share what I'm watching right now, and that would be the TV show, the old TV show that was on the USA Network called Monk. I don't know if there's any other fellow Monk fans, but the show, and I will say I'm a really big fan of Tony Shalhoub. I loved him on Wings. He was in Men in Black. He played like the guy with like the tiny head or whatever. But I really, really liked him on Monk. And Monk is about this guy, if you're not familiar, it's about this guy that was a former police detective, but his wife died in the storyline, and after that he kind of fell apart, and he has OCD, but he has a lot of like weird phobias, and he has a lot of quirks. So the show kind of centers around that. Like, he's totally brilliant. He's got like a mind like nobody else, but at the same time he just has these personal challenges that really cause a dilemma in his everyday life. So I've been making my way through that, and I've noticed something. So we have both Netflix and we have Amazon Prime Video. And we've kind of noticed that a lot of shows that leave Amazon, like the licensing must run out. And that's why Netflix is making their own shows, is pretty much so that they can cut their costs from licensing content from other places. But I was very sad. Monk went off of Netflix like, I don't know, like 2 years ago or something. And I really liked the show, so I was very bummed that it was no longer available. So I've been stalking the price of the Monk DVDs on Amazon for a while, and it's kind of gone up and down. Like, it can be up to like $80 or $90. So a couple weeks ago, I noticed that the DVDs were $44. So I talked to my husband, and I was like, I really want to get this DVD set. The price is the lowest I've ever seen, and it's still not available on Netflix or Amazon. And he's like, right after you buy the DVDs, Monk is probably going to be on Amazon Prime. And I checked, and I was like, it's not there yet, so I'll just go ahead and buy it. So I get the DVDs, right? The DVDs come in the mail, and literally like the next day, Monk is back on Amazon Prime. And I was like, you've got to be kidding me. And he's like, I told you. So he was right yet again. And another show that I really like, Psych, which is also, Psych and Monk are probably some of my our favorite shows to watch. So if you are a psycho, is what they call the fans, or if you are into Monk, both of those shows are now back on Amazon Prime Video. And I've noticed the DVD price has now gone to $37. So if you really want to pick up the Monk DVDs, I have linked them below. It's an excellent show. You don't have to buy it though. If you have Amazon Prime, then you can watch Monk for free. But if you don't and you want to get the DVDs are $37, which is a really great price for 8 seasons of a 1-hour series. So I'm really happy that Monk is back. And yeah, I've noticed, like Amber, Netflix is, I think what it is Netflix is trying to create as much original content as they can so they don't have to buy other shows. But my husband and I don't really like that. We like a few Netflix shows and stuff, but I don't know, we just really like some of the shows that they used to have but don't have anymore. So for everyone who's a Monk fan or a Psych fan, don't worry because the shows are now on Amazon Prime Video. All 8 seasons, and also, I think I mentioned this in a show a couple weeks ago, there was a Psych movie that is now available on USA for free. So I'm very happy that I can watch these shows again because I've been really missing them for quite a while. So anyways, that was a bit of a sidebar, but yeah, I'm a big fan, and Tony Shalhoub is brilliant. He's also on the show Mrs. Maisel. He plays Mrs. Maisel's father, and his character is fantastic. His character in every show he's ever been on is fantastic. He was also in the movie, I think he was in the movie Pain and Gain with like The Rock, and I think Mark Wahlberg. He's been on a lot of stuff, but if you are a Monk fan or a Tony Shalhoub fan, definitely get this one because it's a really good show. So, and there is something else I wanted to do. So I wanted to go through some more, wanted to share more of your photos from Instagram. Here is, if you want to have your photos shown, all you have to do is make sure that you are hashtagging Sewing Report Squad. Just make sure to hashtag Sewing Report Squad in your Instagram posts, and I will be able to see them, and I would like to show some of your photos during the shows. This is Bronte44, and she was at looks like she was at a fabric store in Austin. Very cool. So thank you for sharing this, and she's got some Tilly Buttons patterns there. Oh, those are some really nice fabrics. Alright, so we've got, alright, this is Snow Frost. This is her craft room. Very cool. That's a lot. That is a lot of fabric there. All right, and she is working on turning her scrap fabrics into some usable pieces. But hey, you know what? It definitely looks like a loved and worked in sewing room. So that's very cool. And here's some other photos she's got going on. Oh, is that a kitty? Oh, look at. All right, and I know Jackie's like, oh no, not another cat. But hey, you know what? Cats are everywhere, right? Oh, how cute. All right, there's her sewing machine. She's got like a laptop there for some good TV watching. Oh, very cool. Looks like she's got a new sewing machine. So thank you for sharing that. And yeah, if you want to share your own photos, this is another photo from Bronte44. Let's see here. She's got some sewing pattern goals. Okay, and here's some. Ooh, these are cute. These are some patterns she's got. Very pretty. It's a lot of patterns there. Got some Sew House 7 in there. The Willow Grainline Studios. Alright, let's see here. This is Andrew Makes a swipe for before and after pics getting organized for the new year. Wow, look at that. Look at that those organizational skills. My fabric does not look nearly that nice. Very cool. Alright, and this is a bag made from M Loving Life. She sewed this travel case for her guy using material on hand. That's a really neat way to repurpose. And that kind of looks like a nylon webbing or something. That looks really cool. It looks like, I like the airline vibe it's got there. Like, I don't know, I like it. Alright, this is a pair of PJ pants that Snow Frost made for her mom. Very cool. And she got her fabric from the now defunct Hancocks. All right. Oh, and this is from Doherty. Some doll dresses for her granddaughter's design a friend doll. Oh, how cute. So thank you for the photos. And if you would like to be featured, make sure to hashtag Sewing Report Squad. You can also hashtag So Cheap and hashtag Fabric Challenge 2018. Those are the hashtags I will be using this year and following along. So thank you guys. So let's chat a little bit. And so what are your New Year's Eve plans this evening? What's everybody doing? I'm gonna be staying home and maybe going to bed because I'm feeling a little sick. So I'm probably gonna spend my New Year's Eve in bed. Is that lame? Yes. Do I care? No. So what are you guys doing? Let me know. As Douglas, Vogue pattern. All right, heads up. Vogue patterns are $5.99 and quick sew patterns are $2.99. All right. So we got 1 day left. All right, and okay. Amber, I love seeing people's sewing spaces. I'm thinking about doing a sewing room tour and asking for organization advice. Hey, that sounds cool, Amber. And Amber, I would love to see your sewing room too. Amber, if you don't know, she has a business called Milk and Sugar Baby, but she's got a lot of really fun fabrics. And Amber, I'm kind of curious about your workflow and kind of how you make things efficient. That'd be very cool. And okay. All right, Charlotte's having friends over to play board games and let the kids run around. That sounds, maybe the kids, by running around, maybe the kids will like tire themselves out and then they'll go to sleep. That sounds like a good plan. All right, so Kirsten, so not lame to stay at home. Yeah, I don't like going. So here's my thing. This is gonna sound a little Mr. Monkish, but that's okay. I don't like being in any situation where I cannot easily access a restroom or parking space. Like if I'm at a location and I have trouble finding a parking space, or if there's like no bathroom or the bathroom situation is sketchy, I don't want to be there. I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm too old, I don't know, but it's just not something I really want to deal with. I've done that before. I do not enjoy that. I do not want to do that. So I'm at my own house. I've got 2 bathrooms, so I've got more than enough bathrooms. And the good thing about this apartment is that we have a garage and we have a parking space in front of it. One of my biggest fears about living in an apartment was having to drive around and look for a parking space, because I've done that before at different complexes. But having the garage and having the parking space means we never have to do that. So that was actually a very big selling point for this unit. So that is cool. Oh, Empress Noel is in Vegas staying in. Too many people for me. Nice. You know what? That's fun. So do you live in Vegas, or is that are you just there on a trip? I have a friend who just moved to Las Vegas and he seems to like it a lot. All right, Doherty, if you follow Tilly in the Buttons blog, she has people show their sewing room. Love to watch. I have seen her series about the sewing room. It is cool to, although some of the sewing rooms I've seen featured, I'm like, I feel like they're a little too polished. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, yeah, I don't know about that. So some of them seem a little too perfect to me. I don't know. I like seeing the real sewing. Like, I like seeing inspirational stuff, like if they got a cool idea or if they've got a neat shelving storage system or something. But I don't know. Sometimes if I see the sewing rooms and they're like too magazine-ish, I just don't feel like they're real. I don't know. All right, Liz is going to a friend's house for a party. I'm feeling very introverted today and don't... Liz, you know what? Why don't you just tell them you're sick and stay home and sew? I don't know. No shame in that. Maybe have some champagne near the sewing machine. I don't know. Terry, going to bed early so I can get up early to work out and get sewing before everyone gets up. Yeah, I don't know. I edited a video before this show and I was trying to eat and do some stuff and I just was not feeling it. So I might just lay in bed and watch some classes. I've got some Skillshare classes to watch, so I might do that. At least I'm being somewhat productive, even though I feel like a slug. Ellen, I do not like looking for bathrooms. Exactly why I don't like going out. So yeah, it's just not for me. That just might be my age showing. I'm not really sure. But I do not want to be in situations like that. I do not like those situations. It's not, and my husband he's not a real social butterfly either. He just doesn't like being around a lot of people generally, so we just prefer to stay home. All right, Empress Noel, I live here 35 years now. I'm ready to move somewhere quiet. Is there anywhere quiet you could move? Like, I guess when I think about it, maybe like Alaska would still be sort of peaceful. Maybe Montana. I don't know. Iowa. Who knows? All right, Amber, I'm spending the evening sewing and working on my vision board for 2018. Oh, that sounds cool. All right. Okay. Ellen, it's cold here in Michigan. Whew. Yeah, I bet it's cold there. Wow. All right, Kirsten, my sewing room office is really clean and organized, but I have OCD, so clutter is a real issue for me. You know what? And that's the thing. Like, some people are very neat. But some of the photos I see of these sewing rooms, like, they're so styled to the max, and like, I don't know. So I'm just like, are you kidding me? Like, I don't know. I just like to see real people in real situations in real rooms rather than something that someone kind of conjures up to make themselves look good. I don't know. All right. Okay, Charmin has a bathroom locator app. You have got to be kidding. So that's actually kind of a genius move on their part, though. That's funny. So does it locate like public restrooms? That's interesting. Okay. Amber, our kids are a great excuse for not partying. Yeah, you can be like, the kids need to go to bed. And I don't really have that excuse, but I'm just like, I don't know. I just don't like going out very much, maybe. All right. It's freezing in southern Ontario. The downtown concert was, oh no! So it was so cold that they canceled a concert? That stinks. I'm sorry to hear that. All right. Here's to not styled so much as everything put away in cupboards. And I think that's cool, like, and honestly, if you do have a problem with clutter and you don't, like, my mom is like that too. She's very neat. So hey, if that's the way you roll, that is the way you roll. But yeah, happy sewing to everybody. I don't know. I'd like to say I'm going to get some sewing done today, but in all honesty, I'm probably going to take a nap and try to watch some of these Skillshare classes. So I'm watching some Skillshare classes on Adobe Premiere to learn some more advanced editing. And I'm going to try, they have like a 5-hour class on Adobe After Effects, and I would really like to be able to get through that. So far, I've been like watching the class in chunks. Like, if I need a specific part, I've been looking that up. But I need to watch the whole thing. I got through about half of the Premiere. The Premiere class was 9 hours. So that's a pretty long class. I'm also looking to do the Photoshop one. So we'll have to see. But now that I have these programs, I really want to make the most of them so I can get my money's worth. And I'm also kind of dragging my feet a little bit on the CRAFTSY Unlimited only because I know I have other stuff to watch first. But when I thought about it, a lot of the CRAFTSY classes also have free patterns. Like, the class will have free downloads. So by getting access to all those classes, I was like they have a lot of bag making classes and like quilting classes with free patterns. So by getting access to that, you would get access to all those free patterns too. So the more I think about it, the more it is really good value. So when I get it, I'll let you guys know, but I'm probably going to pull the trigger hopefully soon. All right, S. Douglas, I dream of having a sewing room. My stash and notions are in the laundry basket and in cupboards. S. Douglas, I hope you get a sewing room in 2018. That is my wish for you. And, okay, I need to look up this Charmin bathroom app, Locator app. That would actually be kind of funny. Anyways, guys, I'm probably going to sign off soon and go back. I'm gonna be honest, I'm going back to bed. I started kind of feeling funny, so I took some cold medicine, and before this show, I took an hour nap, and I still felt pretty groggy, so I'm probably gonna go back to bed, but I hope everyone has a really good New Year's Eve this evening. Be safe. Okay, and Amber, I miss seeing the quilts hanging on your walls in the background. Are you going to hang some quilts in the new place? I'm thinking about the decor in here and what I'm going to do. The only thing is that I need to, like, I tape non-sewing videos in here as well, so I kind of want the decor to be sort of neutral, so it doesn't scream sewing if I'm shooting like a video of me making cookies or something. So maybe I'll do some, I don't know, I'm not really sure. I might do the sewing, I don't know, I need to figure this out. The other thing is we're probably not going to be here for a super long amount of time either. And I'm really bad at decorating, so I don't know. But I hope you guys all have a great and safe New Year's Eve. You know, just make sure, have a designated driver, be sure you're safe, and enjoy your evening. Whatever you're doing, I'm probably going to be sleeping. Yeah, sleeping and hanging out with my cat. I know, don't be jealous. It's super exciting. But I'll see you guys all next week. And also let me know what kind of show topics would you like to see in 2018. Because I'm curious, you know, I want to do topics that actually interest people versus just stuff that comes into my head. So let me know if you have a topic that you would like to be featured, and I may be able to make that happen depending on what it is. So I will see you guys all later, and have a wonderful, I will see you next year, next Sunday. All right, thanks guys.